your character talks about new productions and he's nostalgic about how theater used to be. Yeah. And that reminded me of Martin Scorsese's comments about superheroes not being real cinema. And I wanted to know your opinion on this.
Well, I don't know in what context Mr. Scorsese, wonderful director, particularly enjoyed his most recent film, The Irishman, was making these comments. But I think it would be a pity if one put any limit onto people's imaginations. And I've enjoyed the Marvel adaptations. And it would be a pity if we couldn't go on seeing them. I think cinema is like literature, like television, like life, can accommodate almost anything.
And the most important song in the film, Memory, for me is about idolizing youth. And I wanted to know your opinion as an actor with great experience. Do you think that it's hard to get older in the film industry?
When I was growing up, before anyone had heard of the Beatles, it was assumed that you wouldn't reach your peak until your middle years. No one expected to be a success as a young person. No, when you were young, you were learning, and one day you would reach your prime of life. And that happened with me. I didn't really make my first big success in films until I was 60 years old, by which time I felt ready. I'm very glad not to have been a huge success when I was young. I think that was difficult to cope with. But of course it's very alluring to see young people performing. Witness this film of Cats, where there are a lot of wonderful dancers at the very height of their ability. The trouble with dancers is that they don't go into middle age or old age on the whole. Actors can do. And I've always wanted to get better as an actor, and so age has never been a problem for me, because I thought, when I'm older, I'll be better as an actor. Then it's up to producers and directors to decide to employ me, but that's their affair. Mm.
And my last question is about the comments after the trailer release. In my opinion, it was a great marketing for the movie. How did you deal with that?
I don't follow social media, but I hear that some people saw a 2-minute trailer and decided that the film was rubbish. Oh, really? Well, they haven't seen the film. So their criticism isn't really very relevant. I think any fears people have that somehow it hasn't worked will be dispelled once they see the film. They probably had seen Lion King and they thought, we're now going to see a lot of real cats. Well, what would be the point of employing Judi Dench if she was just going to look like a real cat? No point at all. So it's better. She's got cat-like features, but she's still Judi Dench. And that is the magic of this film. It's not about real cats. It's about human beings pretending to be cats. It happens in your imagination, and you get involved in it, and it's unique. I think it would be very boring if we just looked like cats, because cats can't sing. Cats don't dance. You couldn't herd the cats together in front of the camera.